Hello, my name is Terra, the Artsy Sister, and today I wanted to show you this Teen Titans comic, and this one is none other than the original Judas Contract, and it's a deluxe edition. Like in modern times, the Judas Contract is one of the most infamous and famous Teen Titan movies, and the Judas Contract, I think practically gets a new movie, and I think it's even it gets a new movie or it gets done in a TV show format every couple of years, because it's one of the story plots that they like a lot. But in this one, believe it or not, this is not Catwoman. That's supposed to be Raven. But I guess Raven was not it wasn't very popular back in the 60s or whatever. So then the most of the time she was just shoved in as a background character whenever she needed to exposit the character's emotions that they didn't want to talk about or something. Just some psychic nonsense. But Terra does acknowledge Raven as being dangerous. Oh, and there's also in the introduction they talk about how Nightwing came to be. This one only has one Robin, in the other Judas Contract they tend to shuffle around the characters, and they even removed Cyborg, and then he got replaced by Blue Beetle, and Slade's kid was also part of the Judas Contract. Slade, for example, or Deathstroke, which is how he's called in the modern time, but over here he's known as the Terminator. Let me find the page where they very specifically call him the Terminator. Oh yeah. Here we are. Free me now, Terminator, and now there we are. Yeah. They used to call Slade the Terminator, but I guess as the Terminator came out and it was freaking awesome, then he lost his Terminator name, but he's the original Terminator, not the Schwarzenegger Terminator. So it's just a fun factoid to remember. But yeah, the Judas Contract is the bloody broad, and his cult wanted the Teen Titans for some reason or another, and then they hired Slade in order to go catch them. And then there's Terra, who's between them and whatever. But it starts with traditional Boy Wonder Robin, and then he decides dude, I'm gonna change my outfit and stuff. He goes and screams in order to find himself or whatever. And we know right off the bat that Terra is working with the Terminator. Terra Markov, and and as usual, you gotta notice because of the Russian scare, since it was done during the back when the Soviet Union was a thing, then if in American comics if they were gonna have a chick spy, a hot chick spy, then they might as well make her Russian, and just put in even though she's not specifically stated as Russian, whenever you put for Romanelda or something, whenever they put of in the middle, is to implicitly imply that she's Russian. And it's just funny, she smoking and acting very trampy. She's gotta do that in the next Judas Contract Teen Titans, the next time they bring back the movie. They forgot that she smokes with cigarettes, because that's what bad girls do, they smoke. And then she's getting out of the bed, and she's dressing in a bathrobe or whatever. Cause even though she's a teen, if they wanted to make the Terminator more of a super villain and whatever, then getting it on with a 60-year-old lunatic is a great way to make him evil to say. But then again, yeah. So then here they are doing the training, what they imply is sin worthy, whatever. So then they have a cool training montage and stuff. So yeah, it's a fun. Oh yeah, and of course here's Raven in a nice blue outfit, and most of the time, Raven barely shows up in the Judas Contract. Like most of the time it's just oh yeah he's like Nightwing dishing not Robin dishing his Robin outfit, but he only becomes Nightwing later on. Like the reason why they had this Robin in specific because according to like the beginning stuff they said that this Robin was very popular among women. So then since they wanted more women readers, then they had like the hot Robin there. And they even do it, and they even have it like stripped down, cause it's usually hilarious when they like they usually do they did they do eye candy for like the guys, you know, like she's in skimpy outfit, but this time they're doing it to like a guy in order to cater to like the female readers of like the Teen Titans coming. Like they also talk about them saying that like the Teen Titans was like a copy of the X-Men, but the Teen Titans predates the X-Men by a lot. Like over here it says that the Titans, the first version of the Teen Titans. Here, the first incarnation of the Teen Titans. Over here it says 1969. Very sexy year. That's a bad joke, but yeah. Like the Teen Titans be older than the X-Men cause like by a year or two, so they came first. So it's the X-Men copying the Teen Titans and not the other way around. So yeah, if you're a Teen Titan fan, you can like use that for something or whatever. So yeah, and then oh yeah, remember like in the Judas Contract that they yada over an epic fight between Raven and Terra when. Well, basically over here it actually shows how Terra captured Raven because she said that Raven was too dangerous for any idiot to tackle, so then she went to capture herself. So then Raven was in the middle of meditating, and then Terra just well, not a sucker punch because she just shot like a spike from on the ground and then just dropped various heavy objects on her. So then it was like a sneak attack. It wasn't like a most epic capture, but still very effective, but it wasn't as crazy as the one that they alluded to. So yeah, this guy, he just sat on a chair and then he got electrocuted. And Starfire, she gets a letter from like, oh yeah, here's the letter. To my darling Corey, with all love, Dick. So I said, oh, I got something for my favorite, for my favorite Robin. You thought I was gonna say something else. Anyhow, and then like they just blew her to Kingdom Come. Like over there, like in the movie, they softened it, saying that she got knocked out by some gas or something. But no, but over here they just like kaboom, they kaboom her. So be careful with any of these sketchy patches. So yeah, even though it says that it could be from your lover, just be very careful when getting random packages that you weren't expecting. Oh yeah, and they also do like some Detective Comic was with what's his name? With Dick Grayson like doing investigation works and whatever. And let me see, when does he get? I guess it's like his fancy outfit. He eventually like puts on the fancy Nightwing outfit. Let me see what the hell she showed up with the Nightwing outfit. No, for the back. Here we are. Here's the first time that Nightwing shows up as an actual character. That he was made, like they wanted to get him away from Batman because they didn't know whether they were gonna get the rights to use Robin or not. So then they created a specific version of Dick Grayson just for the Teen Titan, which is Nightwing. So yeah, there it is, Nightwing, and the other kid is Jericho, Slade's son. Like he has like a hilarious like I don't know what, like sideburns. Just very hilarious. He looks like blonde. Like his face reminds me of like it could be like a blonde Logan. So yeah, and then they go on and do like the ending as side priest. So like I don't want to spoil the ending, but most folks that seen like one version of the Judas Contract or one other, they know how it goes down. But like in the ending of the comic, we find out Terra's true age. So yeah, she was 16 when she was getting it on with the Terminator. So yeah, so that's messed up. Whatever. The new Teen Titans Judas Contract. If you're a Raven fan, you're gonna be disappointed. She barely shows up in it, but she does admit that she's not Hindu. She's an alien from the planet Azeroth. And she's constantly meditating because in order to resist the temptation of just murdering all of the idiots around her. Oh yeah, so bye bye and God bless.